Planet Earth, the lonely blue ball floating on the inner edge of the Milky Way. Unassuming from a distance, but up close, Earth is wild. From the birds in the sky to the creatures of the sea, Earth is teeming with life, big and small. Well, it turns out we're not so different. All life, including ourselves, depend on one another to maintain relative balance within our communities. Today we're going to dive into one of the most important underwater habitats that contributes to much of the marine diversity we know and love today. Coral reefs are the rainforests of the ocean. They sustain more than 7,000 species of fish, plants, and many other forms of life. Contrary to popular beliefs, corals are actually animals called polyps. Coral polyps start as free-floating infants. The baby polyps float relatively aimlessly until they fall upon a hard surface they can cling to. From there, they start to emit a calcium carbonate skeleton that provides them with both structure and protection. These animals date back to the Middle Triassic period, which was about 240 million years ago. The reefs that exist today are anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 years old themselves. But these polyps didn't make it this long on their own. Corals have a symbiotic relationship with a photosynthetic algae called zooxanthellae. It provides the polyps with glucose, glycerol, and amino acids, which the coral can use to make proteins, fats, carbohydrates, along with calcium carbonate. It's also this algae that gives the coral that eye-catching color. In return, corals provide protection and compounds needed for photosynthesis. The relationship these two organisms share is incredibly efficient. In fact, according to the NOOA, as much as 90% of the organic material photosynthetically produced by zooxanthellae is transferred to the host coral tissue. This nutrient cycling allows coral reefs to be as productive as they are, despite living in a relatively nutrient-poor ecosystem. Contrary to their resilience against time, corals are very sensitive to their environmental changes. Between the algae, the animal, and the skeleton, there are a few strict necessities that need to be catered to in their environment. Corals need clean water with a balanced level of nutrients, consistently warm temperatures around 73 to 84 degrees Fahrenheit, and finally, healthy wildlife populations, especially that of parrotfish and sea turtles. Without these conditions met, coral would be subject to being overrun by competitive algae and likely would not survive the strange environment. This is a testament to how stable a home the ocean has been to allow the amount of success recent coral have seen over the last 1,000 years. But their safe haven is quickly disappearing.